at the John Fitzgerald Gymnasium for one of the biggest rivalries north of the Golden Gate Bridge. The Montgomery Vikings and the Newman Cardinals meeting here in the North Bay League Oak. Could be one of the final times they ever meet. Could be the final time they ever meet here at the John Fitzgerald Gymnasium, depending on what the school board decides coming up real soon. And this is going to be a great matchup tonight. As always, these two teams are right at the top of the league standing, separated by just one game coming into tonight's matchup at the John Fitzgerald Gymnasium. Hello, everyone. I'm Dave Cox, joined tonight by Noah Everly. And, of course, this has been such a huge rivalry over the years, and the two teams are playing great basketball again this year. Newman won the first meeting over there at Montgomery, but the Vikings have a really good chance to come in here tonight and to turn the tables with their 6'8" center, Michael Ewell. He's a force to be reckoned with and gives Newman a big matchup problem.
Michael Ewell is a load, and it's going to be really difficult for Madi Kamara. This is a great test for him. They struggled a little bit the first time they played, but Newman did come out victorious. I'm really interested to see how they respond tonight.
Take a look at the standings. We'll show you what we're talking about. Newman 20-5. They're 10th right now in the North Coast section open, so they should get a very high seed. They could move up as high as Division II. Montgomery at 18-7 and 8-1. They will most likely land in a 15 or a 16th seed in Division I based on the new rules and how they're doing things. So that's kind of kooky. They'd be a really good Division II team, and in Division I, they probably would not get a home game. So that's the scene here tonight. Let's check in now with the third member of our broadcast team. It is none other than Hugo Traverso down on the court. Go, Hugo.
Thank you, Dave. Tonight, Cardinal Newman is in control of their own destiny. They are projected to get the #1 seed in the Division II playoffs at NCS. But tonight, if they win, they will hold the #1 seed in the Shaughnessy, winning their first outright league title under head coach Travis Taylor. If the Cardinals do hold that 1 seed, they will play Santa Rosa here next week on Wednesday, while the Vikings will have to host the Pumas of Maria Carrillo at the Viking Dome. That game will be something you'll have to keep a magnifying glass on. It is going to be a great game. Carrillo looks to be a dark horse this year in league playoffs. They've been a dark horse all year. They just haven't been able to come through in the dying embers of games. They can this year at league playoffs. They can upset Montgomery and possibly put Newman on upset alert, as they have put them on upset alert in 2 of their 3 matchups this year. It's going to be a good one. Back to you, Dave.
All right, thank you for that, Hugo. They are now announcing the starting lineups, and we'll take a break right here, and we will be back with the starting lineups ourselves and the start of tonight's matchup between Montgomery and Cardinal Newman coming up next from the John Fitzgerald Gymnasium.
Marine has been a family-operated company since 1906 and is proud to provide premier marine and shipyard services. Our tugboats and barges ply the San Francisco Bay and its tributaries, delivering bulk materials for the construction and agricultural industries in a cost-effective and environmentally safe manner to its customers. We provide marine construction, dredging, salvage, and marine environmental remediation services. Whether you're tending to backyard flocks or managing commercial farms, our product is the perfect addition to your chicken feed. Our organic oyster shells are the purest form of calcium. They are packaged and shipped to agricultural customers throughout the United States, Canada, and the Pacific Rim. Our customers include orchards, vineyards, tree farms, golf courses, and berry farms, among others. Lynn Marine.
It's not really a disability, it's just a different ability. Unified Sports is creating an athletics experience for all students, particularly focusing on those with special needs.
We never put limits on him.
They want to win. They go there to win.
It's just an energy that, to be honest, you can't explain it.
It's really fun when we're all cheering for each other.
At the CIF, we want to provide every student with the opportunity to belong, connect, and compete.
I can't think of a better program than Unified Sports.
All right, welcome back to the John Fitzgerald Gymnasium. Time now to meet our starting lineups for Steve Arrow's Montgomery Vikings. It'll look like this: Justin Greer, Jackson Picard, Savani Ing, Owen Graff, and Michael Ewell. We talked about Michael Ewell in the open at 6'8". Definitely going to be a tough matchup for Newman tonight, as he was last year. Newman will look like this: A.J. Cole, Tatum Kropinski, Diego Flores-Gonzalez, Legend Haile, and Madi Kamara. Be interesting to see how they try to defend him. We're going to find out soon enough. Our referees for tonight's game, wearing the stripes and blowing the whistle, Jordan Ruiz and Larry Coffey. 8 minutes on the clock.
Look at the height difference, Michael Ewell and Madi Kamara right now, but just don't count Madi out. He is so good, and he utilizes his body so well. Look at Madi winning the tip.
And away we go. Newman does end up with the ball. They're wearing their white with Cardinal and gold trim tonight. Montgomery in their red with gray and black trim, and there's a drive to the basket by Diego Flores-Gonzalez. His shot is off the mark, and a whistle underneath. It's going to stay with the Cardinals.
I like the early aggressiveness from Diego Flores-Gonzalez. He has been a senior leader all year long. He's really setting the tone so far. Look at that.
Inbound and a foul, and Diego's going to go to the line. Newman works that inbound play to perfection. And just like that, Diego Flores-Gonzalez will shoot some free throws for the Cardinals. Diego averaging 8.7 points per game. He's been a very good senior leader for this team. When he's needed to score, he can score. When he needs to pass, he can pass. There's a little tip by Kropinski, which gets another possession now for Cardinal Newman. Cole gives it up to Diego. Diego driving and trying to dish. Trying to hit Madi in traffic right there, and that didn't work. Montgomery trying to work it around the top. Savon Eng gets it down low to Ewell. Ball kept alive. Newman's defense comes up big. Their trademark this year has been their defense, holding Santa Rosa under 30 in the first meeting to 30 in the second, as Diego misses one from the outside, and it's Eng with the rebound. They've held Windsor under 30. The first meeting was a 52-49 game won by the Cardinals at the Viking Dome.
Look at Madi Kamara fighting.
And Ewell battling for that rebound. And it's going to be a jump ball. The possession arrow pointed Montgomery's way.
Like I said, Dave, he utilizes his body so well. Speaking about Madi Kamara, he blocked Michael Ewell on that first possession. That second one nearly got an over the back call. It was a jump ball. And look at him right now defending the young man.
Double team on Ewell. Michael Ewell trying to back in. And he goes up and lays it in easily. First basket of the night for the Vikings, and it's the big fella, Michael Ewell. Tough to defend him when he gets the ball down in the paint like that. Up top it goes to A.J. Cole. Madi's going to try to pull him up top with a pick and roll. Madi hits a three. That's huge. He hit 3 threes the other night against Santa Rosa, so that's big. If he can pull the big man out a little bit, that could open things up for the Cardinal drivers like A.J. and Diego. Ball's loose, and Owen Graff is fouled by A.J. Cole.
Let's take a look at this replay right here. Uhl is able to back down. Madi Kamar's playing good defense, but sometimes it's not enough. Uhl is 6'8", and he's very skilled around the basket, so it's going to be a load to defend him. But if Madi can hold him, I would say 8-10 points in this first half, that's a win for the Cardinals.
Vikings by 2. And there's another foul up top. They're going to call it very tight. As we take a look at a replay of Madi trying to stretch that defense.
Open the lane up. If he's going to step out like that, Madi, pull it. That's a beautiful shot, and that's going to, like you said, Dave, open the lane up for Diego Flores-Gonzalez, A.J. Cole, guys that can get to the rim at ease. It's going to open that up.
2 quick fouls on A.J. Cole, known as one of the best on-ball defenders. Ball's on the floor. A.J.'s going to have to be really careful here with 2 already. Less than 3 minutes into the ballgame. Nice job by Owen Graff to penetrate. Gets it down to Uhl. Madi and Tatum trying to battle the big fella. Uhl backing in. Gets Madi in the air, but doesn't get it. Gets his own miss. And we have a foul call. That's going to go against Krupinski or Madi. That's going to go against Madi as we see Steve Arrow, the head coach for the Montgomery Vikings. Newman in a little foul trouble already here.
Does this feel like a rivalry game, or does this feel like a rivalry game? I mean, the gym right now is just live.
It's nice. I got to admit, the crowds have been a little bit dead this year, and it's nice to hear some noise in the gym for once. Long outside shot, no good. Put back. Nice job by Charlie Hall. 4-4. I think I said it was Montgomery by 2. It was actually Newman by 2 before that last one. There's AJ, no good off the rim. Ball flicks all the way out to him. Legend Haile, big 3. Oh my goodness. Haile pops one from the outside, and Newman goes back up by 3.
A.J. Cole continues to pick up full court. Almost causes a turnover right there at half court. Almost an over the... A.J., like you said, Dave's got to be very careful on not reaching in.
Krupinski goes up over Uhl that time and gets the rebound. Caden Krupinski, who transferred from Cloverdale a couple years ago, big addition. And there's Diego Flores-Gonzalez. Newman lights out right now from beyond the arc, and they lead by 6. Outside shooting solves a lot of problems, that's for sure. Madi with a takeaway. Montgomery having a little bit of trouble taking care of the basketball right now, and Newman looking to add to the 6-point lead. Krupinski will try a 3 off the mark. Rebound comes down into the hands of Jaden Greer. Head coach Travis Taylor is going to go to his bench. Cade Taylor getting ready to check in, and Cade's had some really good games over the last couple of weeks. Everybody talked about the Windsor game and how he really kind of saved them. They were having trouble in the fourth quarter, and he came in and scored a bunch of points in that one down the stretch. Shot clock under 10. Ings in and out. Madi has the rebound.
Kamara is doing a great job at keeping his body on Uhl, grabbing the rebound. Cardinal Newman is in the driver's seat right now. Look at Travis Taylor calling out a play. Travis is cool. He's calm. He's collect. As is Steve Arrow. 2 great coaches tonight facing off against one another.
Jack Fitchie is helping Steve Arrow at Montgomery. Of course, his dad, Tom, was the head coach here for, I don't know, 50, 60, 100 years. I can't remember. There's Madi Kamara with a turnaround. And Uhl has the rebound. Tom's helping to coach the freshman team, though. He couldn't stay away. He was helping Jack coach the freshman team the last few years, and he's still on the bench. I love it. There's a takeaway by A.J. Cole. Newman's defense on point. They've created 3 turnovers. Bounce pass to Tatum. Nice job by Madi to recognize. Timeout. Montgomery. Oh my goodness. Great sequence for Cardinal Newman.
Look at this right here. Legend in the corner. That's going to be nothing but net. Just a couple possessions later, Diego Flores-Gonzalez knocks one down. Madi Kamara's keeping the ball alive, keeping the energy with Cardinal Newman. He's so impressive. We say it every game. He's so undersized, and he just utilizes it so well. Look at A.J. Cole. Doesn't get it to go. Madi gets the rebound right to Krupinski. I mean, Madi Kamara he's got to be one of the most valuable players in the league. He utilizes his body so well. He's good on offense. He's good on defense. He's the catalyst for Cardinal Newman tonight.
Take a look at the NCS power rankings. Newman right now sitting in the 10 spot. They can only move up as high as Division II if they don't make the open bracket, which is only 6 teams. Here comes Ing now, getting it across. They put Diego on him up top, and they're giving AJ a break right now. Cade Taylor checked in, so AJ sitting with those 2 fouls, and Ing sticks a much-needed 3 for the Vikings from well beyond the arc. Carmine in the ballgame, and Carmine sticks one. Wow. Carmine Guevara hits a 3.
So impressive with his sophomore class to be able to just come off the bench and next man up. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to shoot. I don't need a few minutes to get warm. I am warm. Carmine Guevara is so impressive.
Cardinal Newman definitely shooting the ball well so far tonight. Owen Graff off the mark. Diego Flores-Gonzalez. We've hit 4 threes. Cardinal Newman has. Here's Tatum Krupinski. No, off the mark. Cade Taylor has it. Diego Flores-Gonzalez now looking things over for Cardinal Newman. Montgomery Vikings won the NBL tournament playoff game last year at Rancho Cotati. Got the higher seed in NCS last year. Under 30 seconds to go. Buell has it up top. 3-pointer on the way and off the mark. That was Ing. Cardinal Newman now can hang on for the final shot of the quarter. And they will not get it. That's the way the first quarter comes to an end. Newman off to a very nice start in this one, and they have the lead here at the John Fitzgerald Gymnasium. 1 quarter of play in the books, and we'll be back with the start of quarter number 2. Newman by 8 after 1 here at the John Fitzgerald Gymnasium.
It's not really a disability, it's just a different ability.
Unified Sports is creating an athletics experience for all students, particularly focusing on those with special needs.
We never put limits on him.
They want to win. They go there to win.
It's just an energy that, to be honest, you can't explain it.
It's really fun when we're all cheering for each other.
At the CIF, we want to provide every student with the opportunity to belong, connect, and compete.
I can't think of a better program than Unified Sports.
See that score at the end of the first. Montgomery huddle. I imagine they're talking a lot about perimeter defense right now and trying to get out there on those 3-point shooters. Newman is 4 for 7 from beyond the arc, so that's been their trademark. Montgomery did hit 1 3. Here it is, and that was a big one.
Beautiful shot right there. Jaden Greer. And that's going to be the key for Montgomery. If you have an open window, you got to take a shot. A.J. Cole speeding them up. They're operating out of the volleyball area. If you have an open look, you got to take it.
Second quarter underway. Newman with the ball. There's A.J. Cole. A little flip up and in. She was able to penetrate. Beautiful basket of the night for A.J. Cole. And remember, he's got those 2 fouls, so his on-ball defense is going to be really critical here.
He's got 2, but he's playing like he's got none. Look at that, almost caused a turnover right there.
There's Buell up top. Try to get him down into the post if they can. Charlie Hall flips it over left side to Owen Graff. Graff is a sophomore, had a great football season for this team. That one's off the mark. Here comes Tatum Krapinski. Montgomery not shooting the ball well right now, a little out of sorts.
They're doing a great job. Newman's doing a great job speeding them up. They're not running anything right now. They're waiting for the shot clock to get to a lower number. They're shooting a shot like that, and it's a total brick.
Cade Taylor shakes free, and he sticks one.
This young man came to play. He has had a great second half of this season. Hard to believe that Cade Taylor's a sophomore.
Everybody,
offense, defense, he's everywhere right now.
Everybody getting into the act for Cardinal Newman right now. There's another takeaway. A.J. Cole on the open floor. Tries to flip it up, but Tatum Krapinski is right there for a follow-up and another timeout.
Take a look right here. Krapinski swings it on over to Cade Taylor. One dribble, pull up, nothing but net. The young sophomore has been playing so well, Dave. To your point, the other game against Windsor, just the other night, he was a huge component, huge driving force in that win in the fourth quarter.
Tonight's game is sponsored by Corrective Exercise and Restoration. The team trainers here at Cardinal Newman get your athlete back on the court or back on the field as quickly and as safely as possible with their holistic approach toward healthcare. Also sponsoring tonight's game, Friedman's Home Improvement, Bella Photography and Design, E.R. Sawyer Jewelers, the I Love You store in downtown Santa Rosa and Main Street, St. Helena, RCA Electric, Lynn Marine with Pacific Pearl, and Flahaven Law. Great to see the cheering sections here tonight. Montgomery bringing their crowd, and Newman has a good crowd here as well.
That's what it's all about. I mean, like I said earlier, this feels like a rivalry. When they're going back and forth, when it was 4-4, this place was electric.
Yeah.
And it's not even like standing room only. I've seen it more full, but I haven't heard it as loud as it is tonight. I hope the people at home can hear that, how loud it really is in here.
Ing gets it across. Next few possessions, very critical for Montgomery. Krapinski manages to come out of there. Looked like it was going to be a tie-up, but Krapinski weaved his way out of trouble. That is the 5th Montgomery turnover. Tatum Krapinski drives, doesn't get it, tipped up,
look at
ball's
the
on the floor.
everywhere
has
down there.
it.
Michael Ewell is 6'8", but there's just no way for him to get a rebound. Newman is swarming on the offensive end. They're boxing out on the defensive end. They're having a master class right now on what it means to put a body on Michael Ewell.
They're going to work some clock down now.
I love how they're not in a hurry. They're running their stuff. Look at that.
Boy, that was a pretty play right there. Executed flawlessly by the Cardinals. Just terrific movement without the ball. That one slips out.
They're just patient. Cade Taylor's patient, swings it over to A.J. Carmine Guevara. Montgomery's lost. They don't know where to go. Cardinal Newman's playing Cardinal Newman basketball, and they're forcing Montgomery to play Cardinal Newman basketball as well. Montgomery does not have an answer right now, and they're going to need to figure it out with 5 minutes left in the second quarter.
A.J. takes a seat, so he did not pick up that third foul, and he'll probably sit as long as this lead lasts. And there's one off the backboard and in by Savon Ing. He's going to get a chance for an and one.
Much needed bucket right there for that young man.
Ing at the line now. Got it.
Carmine Guevara is going to check out. Legends checking in. Carmine gets some great minutes off the bench.
There's Coach Taylor. He's fired up. He was fired up during the walkthrough today, and he's fired up now for sure. Such a great competitor, and he'll admit he gets a little more nervous than even the kids do sometimes.
Absolutely.
Diego doesn't get that one, but there's Legend Haile, another offensive rebound for Cardinal Newman. Diego Flores-Gonzalez kicks it out to Tatum. Krapinski for three, no good. And Ing has the rebound. Travis Taylor, who played here at Cardinal Newman. And there's Ing. Ing has been getting some offense going now for Montgomery, and they've needed it. 6 offensive rebounds for Cardinal Newman. 7, actually, according to Hugo.
Look at Montgomery right now going to this zone, seeing if they can shake something up, but Newman's still so patient as Cade Taylor catches in the corner, doesn't get it to go, but really good look. They're not in a rush.
Newman's starting to cool off just a little bit. After going 4 of their first 7, they've missed, I think, 3 in a row now. 4 rebounds from Michael Rule now. Pick and roll up top with Ing and Chase Russell. Ing trying to penetrate the Newman defense. Gets it off the glass and in. Couple in a row for Ing now, who has 7 points for the Vikings, and that pulls Montgomery to within 10. They try to get it under double digits here before the end of the half.
Ing is playing great right now. He is their offense. You got to keep the ball in his hands.
Long skip pass, and Kurpinski sticks it. Oh my goodness, great pass all the way over the top from Cade Taylor. Kurpinski with a steal, and he slams it home. Tatum Kurpinski with the dunk. Montgomery sticks one from the outside. Big basket right there by Charlie Hall. Back and forth we go, but Newman by 12. They've carried that momentum from the early part of that first quarter right on into this second quarter with 2:35 to go in the first half. Diego Flores Gonzalez doesn't hit that 3. Motti picks it away from Michael Ewell. Cade Taylor with a pump fake. Legend Haile wide open in the corner, no good. Motti with another offensive rebound, and Kurpinski has a lay-in. Wow.
Look at Coach Taylor wanted a timeout on that basket. The ref didn't give it to him. He's not happy, but wow, Motti Kamara is so impressive. Another possession kept alive courtesy of Motti Kamara.
11 points now for Tatum Kurpinski, including that big dunk. Ing tries one from the outside, no good. Cade Taylor gonna pull it out. Diego Flores Gonzalez open. Vikings just not really getting out there fast enough on the shooters. Kurpinski again. Oh, net. Oh my goodness. Tatum red hot now has 14 points. And Newman leads by 17.
It's a second chance opportunities. Montgomery's got to get a body on Kamara. They've got to get a body on Tatum. Look at this.
All right, here's Tatum in the open floor, and I got to say it, when you got game, you got to bring the game. When we got a chance to get up, you have got to give up. And that is Tatum Kurpinski in the Get Up Club, the Anthony Robinson Memorial Get Up Club. Miss you, Anthony.
Go have you a night, Tatum Kurpinski. This young man, number 2's got 14 points with a minute left in the second quarter. Just playing stellar basketball. Look at the Cardinals right now just running their stuff. Watch Tatum. Is he feeling it or what?
Oh my goodness. Kurpinski is on fire. 17 points for Tatum, and the lead is 20. The Vikings have no answer defensively as we go under a minute now in the first quarter. Ing trying to penetrate. The Newman defense shuts him down. A long 3 off the mark. An offensive rebound for Riley Haleen, but then the Vikings throw it back court.
Look at right here, Tatum Kurpinski in the corner, nothing but net, 17 points right now, 37-17. Cardinal Newman is playing Cardinal basketball right now. They're not letting Montgomery dictate anything. They're dictating what Montgomery does. Every time up the floor, Ing is playing great to his credit, but he is gassed right now because he's having to do it all. He's bringing the ball up the floor. He's getting pressured every time. He's had a great second quarter, but man, that is hard to do with one guy, isn't it, Dave?
By far the best I've seen this Newman team play here at home all year.
A.J. Cole's going to swing it over to Cade with 15 seconds to go in the first half. Almost a turnover there by the Cardinals, but Montgomery not able to hang on. 9.8 seconds left in the second quarter. What's amazing is these teams have played each other, they've watched film on each other, and yet Travis still calls these out-of-bounds plays, and watch them get a good look right here. Like, Diego's in the key right now, doesn't get it to go, but you'd think Montgomery, like, they've seen this play over and over and over again. Here's Eng.
Eng fires one up, no good at the buzzer, and we have hit the half. Big lead for Cardinal Newman. Almost unbelievable as they have that big lead, and right now we are going to check in with Hugo, who's standing by with Coach Travis Taylor.
All right, I'm standing here with Coach Travis Taylor of Cardinal Newman. Coach Taylor, this is nothing we expected. You guys are up 20, been firing all cylinders. Recently, you guys have had these really strong starts. What has that been? Has that been a lot of work on practice with shooting, or what has that been?
Is it hot here? Because I'm sweating. Holy cow. Yeah, we got good players. Good players make shots, and that helps the offense look good.
What are you going to tell your boys at half to get them keep this up and possibly even lay up a 40-point blowout?
I don't care about the blowout. Just get the win. 4-quarter game. Yeah, play hard and play smart and see what happens.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you for that, Hugo. So that's the story here at the half. It is Cardinal Newman with a huge lead in this one, and we'll take a break right here and be back with some highlights of the first half of play and the team totals coming up next.
High school is just a time of growth for everyone. It shapes who you are, like you meet new people, you learn how to make friends.
Some of our students don't have a place where they get to be the star player, or they get to compete for a chance to finish first, second, or third, and we wanted to be able to provide that for them.
It's a really special experience to be a part of a high school team, wear your jersey with your logo on the front and your name on the back.
Unified Sports is creating an athletics experience for all students, particularly focusing on those with special needs and having them create partners within our general education student population.
Great experience here for Unified. What do you got to say?
It isn't a thing where we're just trying to participate, and that's kind of the big thing that I believe in, is giving our Unified athletes the opportunity to compete at a high level.
At the CIF, we want to provide student athletes with the opportunity to belong, connect, and compete. Unified sports and Paralympic sports are two great examples of us being able to achieve that.
Sometimes with schoolwork, because I get overwhelmed or stressed out, and if I dance, all my emotions that I've held in just release, because I put it into my dancing.
You know, that sense of achievement, that sense of I could do better. Maybe next time I'll practice, so maybe next time we can win. You know, that's part of life, and so those life lessons need to be, given to everybody.
Hey, so Helene's gonna bounce pass it to Jackson, and Jackson, you take a shot.
Once I saw him on the mat, it just brought joy to me because he was good at it. He was not scared. He did not give up.
It's not really a disability. It's just a different ability. Just something you need to overcome, and not because it's a challenge, but because it's something to learn from.
I put my school logo on me. Like, I see them cheering for me in the stands. I see mom and dad cheering for me.
And by the time I know it, they can teach me how to get in a block sometimes.
The stigma around special education, once students get involved with the sports, it just completely breaks that.
It brings a level of positivity and increases our culture to levels that you can't even explain.
If our superstar varsity athlete that has a scholarship can go ahead and be friends with somebody who they might not necessarily think they're going to be friends with, then we can do it. I can't think of a better program than Unified Sports.
2, 3, hits! Good job, guys.
Lind Marine has been a family-operated company since 1906 and is proud to provide premier marine and shipyard services. Our tugboats and barges ply the San Francisco Bay and its tributaries, delivering bulk materials for the construction and agricultural industries in a cost-effective and environmentally safe manner to its customers. We provide marine construction, dredging, salvage, and marine environmental remediation services. Whether you're tending to backyard flocks or managing commercial farms, our product is the perfect addition to your chicken feed. Our organic oyster shells are the purest form of calcium. They are packaged and shipped to agricultural customers throughout the United States, Canada, and the Pacific Rim. Our customers include orchards, vineyards, tree farms, golf courses, and berry farms, among others. Lynn Marine.
All right, we are back 37-17 here at the half. Let's take a look at some highlights of the first half of play. Take it away, Noah.
Let's take a look here as Montgomery kind of set the tone early. Michael Ewell was able to get that up and under on Madi Kamara. It came out to a hot start. They were tied 4-4. Nice little putback right here, number 24, Charlie Hall. Monty was on offense. They were kind of running their stuff. They were doing a good job getting the ball down low to the big man. Beautiful three-point shot right there by number 3, Jaden Greer. And then it was all Cardinal basketball. Kay Taylor, pull-up jumper, nothing but net. Great minutes off the bench for the sophomore. Number 12, he was a highlight Ang for the Montgomery Vikings. He was basically their lifeline in that second quarter. Beautiful skip pass over to Tatum Krupinski. Tatum was huge in that first half, 17 points for the young man. And look at this one right here. Get up, young man, get up. Tatum Krupinski with the steal, the dunk. He's got the whole thing going on. Look at him in the corner. Beautiful three-pointer. There's so many highlights of Tatum just in that first half. You could make a season-long highlight tape. Look at him with the pull-up jumper right in 21 Riley Holland's face. Tatum Krupinski, the senior, is showing why he's going to be the player of the game tonight. If I have to give a prediction early, that's my prediction, Dave.
All right, we'll step aside once again and be back with the team totals and the start of quarter number 3.
Marine has been a family-operated company since 1906 and is proud to provide premier marine and shipyard services. Our tugboats and barges ply the San Francisco Bay and its tributaries, delivering bulk materials for the construction and agricultural industries in a cost-effective and environmentally safe manner to its customers. We provide marine construction, dredging, salvage, and marine environmental remediation services. Whether you're tending to backyard flocks or managing commercial farms, our product is the perfect addition to your chicken feed. Our organic oyster shells are the purest form of calcium. They are packaged and shipped to agricultural customers throughout the United States, Canada, and the Pacific Rim. Our customers include orchards, vineyards, tree farms, golf courses, and berry farms, among others. Lynn Marine.
It's not really a disability, it's just a different ability.
Yeah! Unified Sports is creating an athletics experience for all students, particularly focusing on those with special needs.
We never put limits on him.
They want to win. They go there to win. It's just an energy that, to be honest, you can't explain it.
It's really fun when we're all cheering for each other.
At the CIF, we want to provide every student with the opportunity to belong, connect, and compete.
I can't think of a better program than Unified Sports.
37-17 here at the break. Let's take a look at the team totals from the first half of play. Obviously, 8 of 16 from 3, huge, and the rebounds, big one there. And look at the turnovers, only 1 by Newman.
1 turnover by Newman, that's a huge tail, let's say, but 8 turnovers, 17 rebounds. Many of those rebounds from Newman were coming on the offensive end, and if you're Montgomery, you just cannot have that. Newman was able to get second chances, third chances, sometimes even fourth chances on the offensive end, and you're not going to win many basketball games, let alone get a share of the title when you're allowing that to happen.
Yeah, no question about that. All right, well, one more half to go here. We'll be back with the start of that in just a moment.
It's a tackle and he's gone on the very first play. Oh!
All right, we are back here at the John Fitzgerald Gymnasium. Could be the final meeting ever here in this gym between these two great rivals. Kind of sad to think about, but depending on what school board decides to do in terms of closing one of the Santa Rosa high schools, and you know, I'd be surprised if that's what actually happened, but you never know. I mean, that's definitely one of the options that I've seen on the table, and I think it really made it hard for everybody at the schools that have been listed like that.
Absolutely. A lot of adversity if you're the Montgomery Vikings all year. You've had to hear all these rumors, and the fact that they played at such a high level all year, credit to these young men.
Driving the baseline, Jaden Greer, he pulls back. Nice rebound. Krupinski tapped it over to Diego Flores-Gonzalez. If you're Newman, you just want to keep the momentum going. Don't give Montgomery any hope. You know the Vikings are going to come out here and try to make a run here early on in this third quarter. Krupinski tries one from the corner, doesn't get the bounce. Kept alive. Newman again with an offensive rebound. Diego Flores-Gonzalez steps back, doesn't get it. Michael Uhl with the rebound. Uhl has 6 rebounds now. He had that early basket, a couple early baskets, but then from then on, Cardinals did a pretty good job defensively on him. Overall, the Newman defense has been spectacular. A.J. Cole has those 2 fouls still. Step back, no good. Diego Flores-Gonzalez off the miss by Charlie Hall. Here comes Newman. Mahdi down the lane, a little strong. Uhl has another nice rebound.
And you said it, Dave, in the first half, they got the ball to Uhl very early. Look at A.J. Cole with the steal. Wow.
Takeaway, A.J. Cole and lay-in.
He makes that look so easy. But my point being, the Montgomery Vikings are getting so sped up, it's tough to get Michael Uhl even a chance at a basket down below right now. They're so sped up, they're so discombobulated, they're not really running anything. Watch Legend right there. Look where they're operating from. It's so difficult to get a good shot.
Mahdi's fighting for that one. AJ with the fouls, though. He comes up with the steal, doesn't let that slow him down, and gets some easy money at the other end.
I would say give him 6 months, and that is a dunk just like Tatum's in that first half. A.J. Cole is so impressive, and he's getting so explosive with his movements. It's very impressive.
Yeah, you got to get in the get-up club. When you got a chance to get up, you got to get up.
Another turnover by the Vikings there. A nice jump pass is never going to work, especially with this Newman team.
Uhl and Mahdi fighting. This time Uhl outmuscles Mahdi. One of the few times tonight he's been able to do that. Way ahead of the pack. AJ gets back there. And Diego might have hit that with his foot. He did. Checking in, Chase Russell for the Vikes. 5:50 to go, third quarter. Thursday night, kind of feels like a Friday night, but it is Thursday night.
A lot going on this campus tonight, too. We got soccer going on. It's pouring rain outside. Number 23 for the Vikings, Owen Graff. It's a nice pull-up jumper, much-needed lifeline if you're the Vikings right now.
Owen Graff gets a little momentum back for the Vikes. Still a 20-point lead for Newman, which is hard to believe. Tatum got another one. Just cannot be stopped tonight. That's 20 points for Tatum, who's averaging 14 a game. And he's going to blow that away tonight. Ing down the lane. A lot of hands in there for Newman trying to pick it away. Ing has it. right wing. They're looking to get it down to Ewell, but Mahdi keeps fronting him down there, doing a nice job. It's funny, after calling it so tight early on, they've kind of let him play a little bit since then. That one's going to go to Newman as it skips out of bounds. Kind of thought early on, well, there's going to be a lot of guys in foul trouble the way they were calling it.
Look at Tatum Kropinski right in the corner, right in front of the Newman student section, hitting it for his 20th point of this contest. He is on fire tonight. The senior is playing so well on both ends of the floor.
Nice defense that time by the Vikes. Down low, Charlie Hall did a good job down there stopping Legend from scoring. And a foul call. That one against Mahdi. Quick check-in by Diego. AJ's going to check out, being very careful with Diego. Away we go now. Montgomery needs to get on the comeback trail. Midway through the third. Lob it up to Ewell, and he scores. Mahdi did everything he could, but not much you can do when you're giving away 8 inches of height. Nice job by Michael Ewell to lay that one in. Cade Taylor up top for the Cardinals. Taylor spins down the lane, tries the floater. Mahdi and Ewell fighting. Mahdi comes up with it again. Mahdi just determined to come down with those rebounds.
Look at that height difference right now. Look at them side by side. The fact that Mahdi is out rebounding Michael Ewell more times than not is baffling. It's crazy.
Diego Flores Gonzalez to Tatum Kropinski. Tatum tries one, no good. Legend tried to tap it across, didn't get it. Of course, next week is the NBL playoff tournament. The finals will be held Saturday night. Girls at 6, boys at 8 at Rancho Cotati. We hope to be there for that as Mahdi picks up a foul.
And Tatum Kropinski's over here going to the scores table. I don't know if he hurt his wrist or his elbow. Something's
shooting
going on.
hand.
Yeah, something's going on with Tatum.
You see Michael Ewell down low, finishing that one off nicely. Yeah, not sure what happened, if it's a finger, forearm. They're kind of checking him down there. Charlie Hall in the lane, spins and got it. Nice basket from Charlie Hall.
Newman getting a little sloppy there, turning the ball over on their end. Vikings were able to dribble it down, and Newman's going to foul. AJ Cole's going to check in for Legend.
Tatum's going to just kind of sit down there at the end. I thought he might be checking in for a second. Newman's going to use some depth now as Anderson checks in. Tatum's still not looking real good the way he's holding his hand. 19-point lead. There's Anderson, gives it up to Diego Flores Gonzalez, right down the lane, and he'll go to the line. Haven't seen a lot of free throws tonight.
No, not at all.
Diego shot a couple early in the game.
If you think about it, Montgomery's turned the ball over a lot. Newman's been doing a great job on defense, and Newman's been hitting the lights out. They've been shooting threes all night and hitting them, so hasn't been a lot of opportunity for free throws. Not a lot of driving going on, not a lot of posting up going on.
4 points and 3 rebounds in this one for Diego. Second one good. Lead back up to 20. 5 points now for Diego Flores Gonzalez. Vikings get it down low. Nice lay-in by Owen Graff. 4 points for Owen now. Under 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Cardinals seemingly in control. That one's off the mark. Chase Russell comes down with that one. Be interesting to see if Tatum comes back in. He's still looking to be in some amount of pain. Trainers kind of worked on her a little bit and then sent him back to the bench. Down the middle, Carmine Guevara, very nice. Everybody getting into the act for Newman. Carmine lays that one in over the top of the Montgomery defense. AJ playing tough with those 2 fouls.
Look at AJ. AJ
dives for
wow.
it. Ball's loose. Steve Arrow wanted a foul call there, didn't get it.
AJ Cole makes it so difficult if you're a ball handler. He breaks you down. He's so quick laterally. It's so hard to keep up with him. And you see it right there, case in point.
Diego Flores Gonzalez with a left hand. Michael Ewell. Now that time he did a better job. He got it way up. He's got to stay high. Can't let the ball get down shoulder or even below shoulder height. Or Madi can take it away. We've seen that over and over again tonight.
You're right.
Ing tries to kick it in the corner. Ball's going to stay with the Vikes. Good fast break here by Newman.
Look at Diego Flores Gonzalez going to flip it back to Carmine Guevara, running the lane beautifully. Little finger roll, nothing but net. Great finish by the sophomore.
And a timeout taken. Montgomery taking that one. Give me a chance to let you know tonight's game is sponsored by Flahaven Law. When life throws unexpected challenges your way, you need a trusted ally by your side. With over 20 years of experience here in Santa Rosa, Flahaven Law Offices is dedicated to helping victims of serious accidents and injuries. At Flahaven Law, we handle all kinds of personal injury cases, from auto accidents to catastrophic injuries. Whatever your situation may be, we are here to protect your rights and fight for the compensation you deserve. We understand every case is unique. That's why we take the time to listen and tailor our approach to your specific needs. If your loved one has been injured, call Flahaven Law at 525-2917 today for a free consultation. Montgomery inbounding underneath.
Wow, Carmine Guevara keeps it alive. Owen Dawson.
Oh, Anderson, no. Madi, yes. Madi Kamara. Nice follow-up right there to make it a 22-point lead. 9 rebounds for Madi. Averages about 8 a game. And that will do it for the quarter. Wow. Newman continues to build the lead here at the John Fitzgerald Gymnasium, and we'll take a break right here and head for the final 8 minutes of this one. 47-25. Did not see that coming, I gotta say. We'll take a break right here and be back with more in just a moment.
This high school gym used to be packed most nights. Not anymore. Do you know why? Because bad behavior by fans, especially adults, has caused a shortage of game officials across the country. You see, without officials, we can't have sports. Don't let this become reality. It's time for a change. Let's bench bad behavior for good.
All right, we're ready to head for quarter number 4. Tonight's game is sponsored by NBE, the North Bay Elite, the premier AAU program in the North Bay and beyond. They travel the country facing top competition for the best in the AAU basketball. It's the North Bay Elite. Here we go, final 8 on the clock. AJ up top, hasn't picked up a foul since the first 2.5 minutes in which he picked up those 2 quick ones. That's been key to Newman's success. AJ will try one from the outside, no good. Gets another opportunity and a fresh 35. Newman will start to milk clock a little bit now with the big lead.
And whether Monty Kamara is getting credit for some of these rebounds or not, the fact remains he's tipping it out, he's giving them another opportunity.
Corner 3 by O. Anderson off the mark. Probably not the shot Coach Taylor was looking for right there. Ewell got his 10th rebound right there. Battle for the boards. Carmine has it.
Look at Travis Taylor. Newman's up by 20 points. He's still coaching like they're down by 5 with a minute to go. Look at the tenacity by Coach Taylor. Dave, you said he played here. His son plays here. There's so much history at Cardinal Newman. There's so much at stake for Travis. It's been amazing to see him grow as a coach at Windsor, now at Cardinal Newman. It's amazing to see the success he's had.
Diego Flores Gonzalez. That's a 3. 8 points for him, and the lead is now 25. Ewell takes it down on the post. Double teams there. Ewell fights through it and scores. Nice job by Michael Ewell. He'll go to the line and try to complete an old-fashioned 3-point play. 10 rebounds for Ewell. And here comes Tatum now, checking back into the game. See if he's able to do it. That one's off the mark. Huge lead for the Cardinals. Up top, AJ Cole gives it to Tatum. See if Tatum's able to shoot. Looks okay right now.
He does. They're moving the ball well, too. I just love the intensity from Newman tonight.
Diego tries the 3, doesn't get it. Hustling after the rebound is Ng. 4th rebound of the night for him. 5:50 to go. Vikings need a flurry. AJ with another steal. Tatum out in front of the pack. This time he lays it in. AJ with the steal and the assist. 22 points now for Tatum. Kerpinski. Ng doesn't get it. Diego Flores Gonzalez. Diego travels. Here's that steal moments ago by AJ Cole.
Another steal. AJ Cole does that so well. Tatum thought about dunking it again for the 2nd time. Lays it in. 2 points is 2 points, right, Dave?
Yeah, that was a high percentage shot with his arm hurting a little bit still, I'd imagine. I don't know what it was. If it was just a cramp or it got banged, but there's Michael Ewell in the post. Scores again. Ewell with a chance for another. And 1. Michael Ewell is close to a double-double now. He's sitting with 8 points and 10 rebounds. Five rebounds now for Diego Flores Gonzalez. Newman cheering section making a lot of noise. There's Diego down the lane, no good. Michael Ewell has his 11th rebound. check it. Hugo says it's 12. Down low he goes, and he's fouled again. That's 4 fouls on Madi Kamara now. Carmine's going to check back in. Newman crowd is chanting for somebody to get in the game. I'm not sure who. Michael Ewell. Doesn't get the second one. A couple rebounds for Carmine now. Newman can take their time. 4 minutes to go and a 23-point lead. Get Nate Solomon into the ball game. Another basket right there, and a timeout taken by Coach Taylor.
Student section is going crazy for Nate Solomon. I love to see that.
Yeah, they're excited. That's cool.
So awesome.
Gotta love the support.
Absolutely.
Tonight's game is sponsored by Corrective Exercise and Restoration, the team trainers here at Newman. Your athletes back on the court or back on the field as quickly and as safely as possible with a holistic approach toward healthcare. Also sponsoring tonight's game, ER Sawyer Jewelers, the I Love You store. Lynn Marine with Pacific Pearl and LaHaven Law. All 5 seniors on the floor right now for Cardinal Newman. More than likely not going to be their final home game. Of course, they will have a host a home game midweek next week in the NBL playoffs. Then they go on the road if they win that Saturday at Rancho. But they should get a pretty good seed. They're probably going to get bumped up to Division II, but they should be a top 8, I would imagine, in that division. Charlie Hall off the mark. Michael Ewell gets the putback.
There's a double-double for Michael Ewell. I had said if they could keep him to 8 and 10 points in that first half, it was going to be a win for Newman, and he's got 10 points now in the fourth quarter. I think they've done a great job on him, and it's no discredit to Michael Ewell. Montgomery's just had a hard time getting him the ball. When they've gotten him the ball, he's been very successful down low.
Nice drive, O'Anderson. How do you like that? Charlie O'Anderson gets one to drop. Newman crowd making a lot of noise as Thor Boswell checks in now. 2:48 to go. Charlie Bruno gives it up to Nate Solomon. Solomon's going to try a 3. That'll get the crowd fired up. Didn't get it. Also checking in moments ago was Zion Cargill. Macaulay Fahey also in the game now. He hits a 3. Nice bucket by Macaulay. Lead expanding on that one. Under 2 minutes to play. Newman by 28. Seen some unbelievable finishes in this rivalry over the years. Some last-second shots going down both ways. Some amazing performances tonight. Not a close one as Fahey gets another bucket. Macaulay Fahey has a couple big ones. probably the tallest guy on the team. I think he goes 6'4", 6'5". He'll be back next year.
You're right, Dave. There's been so many close games coming down to the last few minutes, and for Newman to be up by 30 right now at home to get sole ownership of that NBL Oak title, that's pretty special.
There goes Thor Boswell, and he gets one off the glass and in. Montgomery still fighting hard despite the lopsided score. Thor played quarterback on the Montgomery football team this year. Did a great job there.
We are under 1 minute to play as Nate Solomon is going to put the Cardinals in the victory formation here.
Take one from the outside, no good. Zion Cargill gets it over to Nate Solomon. McCauley feeling it. That one's short off the front rim. Fahey has come in with 5 quick points as we go under 40 seconds now in this one. The Vikings throw it away. Soccer for you tomorrow night, weather permitting. Girls, Carrillo will be across town here. It'll be Newman and Carrillo coming to you from Ed Lloyd Field. And the Cardinals are going to fold up their tent and take a huge win and the solo league title. They shared it last year. Newman's going to win it outright this year. And this one is now a final.
Congrats to Coach Taylor, congrats to the seniors on Cardinal Newman, and now here we go in the league tournament. Super impressive victory to take the NBL Oak regular season title.
Yeah, and I gotta say, I did not see that coming at all. No. What a tremendous job
See you next Tuesday and next Wednesday.
by Cardinal Newman. Montgomery, you know, they'll live to see another day, and who knows, they may get a rematch next week in the NBL playoff finals, but who knows what that's going to look like. You know, you never know. Obviously, these are the 2 top teams, and they should meet on Saturday, but you know, everybody's kind of thinking a little bit more forward to NCS now that the league title and the #1 seed has been determined. So.
Absolutely, absolutely. I know there's a lot that can happen in NCS. Who gets bumped up? Open division, there's always some speculation of who's going to bump, who's not. But right now, for tonight, Newman can hang their hat and say, hey, we just won by 30. We took the regular season. That's pretty impressive. Doesn't happen often.
All right, we're going to get our player of the game right here.
Come on in here, Tatum Karpinski. Right here. Well done, my friend. How you feel? Feel good. Feel good. Good. We're going to get you in here. I'll scoot in.
We'll take a quick break, and we'll get set up for this, and then we'll be right back in just a moment.
Yep. Here, hold this.
It's a tackle, and he's gone on the very first play. Oh!
All right, there's your final score once again, and we've got our player of the game right here with us. It's none other than Tatum Karpinski. Tatum, fantastic performance tonight. You guys were very determined, and everything was really clicking for this team. Talk about the preparation this week and coming into this game and how focused everybody was.
You know, coming into our last league game, you know, senior night, you know, a lot of us were fired up, and I think it definitely showed in this game, and we played well.
Yeah, no question about that. You really had the hot hand. Talk about your shooting from the outside. Everybody was kind of hot early on. Was that contagious? Did that kind of give everybody a lot of confidence?
For sure. That's what I said when we got into halftime. I was like, we came out swinging in the first half, and, you know, we just flow, and shots were flying in, and felt good out there.
Yeah, and you had the dunk. I got to say, that was cool. Put you in the Get Up Club, the Anthony Robinson Memorial Get Up Club. You know, that was kind of an exclamation point at that time. You were kind of on a roll. You got out in front like that. Did that mean a lot to you, get the crowd fired up and throw one down like that?
For sure. Senior night, packed house. You know, the dunk gets everyone going, and I think it just continued to keep us rolling, and definitely a momentum booster for sure.
Talk about the defense. You know, you guys really shut them down. You held them to 34 points. Obviously, they have a size advantage with Michael Ewell. What was the strategy, and how did you guys execute it tonight?
You know, I think playing a lot of help D on Mike and controlling the rebounds. Like our goal was, if we control the rebounds, I think we pretty much control the game, and that was our game plan going into it.
Right on.
Tatum, walk us through what's going on in the locker room right now. What's the vibe like? How's everything going with the team? Chemistry seems, from my eyes, at an all-time high. Speak to that a little bit, Tatum.
For sure. You know, we got the pregame playlist. I think practice, we're all gelling. We're all friends at school, too. You know, we're all talking at school, and I think it definitely shows on the court for sure.
I think so. As somebody that's watched these games, as somebody that loves Sonoma County basketball, it's apparent that you guys are friends. It really is, and that is so cool to see.
All right, so that's it for the regular season. Playoff tournament next week, and then NCS. How do you keep this roll going? I think, you know, from what I've seen this year, this was the best I've seen you guys play. I haven't seen all your games, but this was the best I've seen you guys play. Is this a springboard? Can you guys do better, and can you compete at a higher level in NCS?
For sure. I think we can keep it rolling. I think there's a couple things to clean up, you know, but continue to work hard in practice and just be ready for the moment.
All right, well, Tatum, fantastic job tonight. 22 points, 6 rebounds. A lot of people contributed tonight, but, man, you put on a clinic there in that second quarter. You really had the hot hand, and on senior night, that's an awesome thing. So congratulations on that, and we look forward to seeing you again real soon.
Well done, Tatum.
All right, Tatum Krupinski, our player of the game. What a fantastic night for the Newman Cardinals as they win this one big. That's going to do it for our coverage tonight. Hope you've enjoyed it, and wow, that was very impressive. Looking forward to playoffs now, Noah, and there's going to be some great games, you can imagine, and we'll try to be in the thick of it as best we can.
I'm telling you right now, there's so much chatter going on around Sonoma County about this score. There's so many people that are shocked. Not that Newman won, but just 61-34. They just put an emphasis on the end of this season. So very impressive win. They can carry this momentum into the playoffs, and that's what Cardinal Newman basketball is all about.
All right, well, that's going to do it for us tonight. Fantastic game for the Cardinal Newman Cardinals as we see the campus here high above Cardinal Newman High School. For Noah Everly, Hugo Traverso, our director tonight, Ethan Bowers, and all of us here at YSN365.com. I'm Dave Cox saying good night. And we'll see you again soon right here on YSN365.com. Good night, everybody.